Wing wing, wing wing, motherfucker. Someone pick up the phone because I just called it.
Which is bullshit.
Hi, I'm Annie.
And I'm Minty.
And we're both upset with RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, Episode 4.
The whole episode itself was not that bad, actually. I mean, I know you're not into for the drama, but some people are.
No. I'd rather have a episode filled with drama than boring-ass crap, aka recent episodes of US. Oh, this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
This is an FU to US RuPaul Drag Race.
No, because you said this before. When it's the first season of a new region, it's a lot more spicy.
There's a weird, I think we talked about this, yeah, you're right. Some rawness where they're just like, it's all about the competition and not thinking about public images. And I think a lot of people have picked that up too.
Yeah, that's a good point, because didn't one queen say, when you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, it's not necessarily about winning, it's about getting as many followers as you can?
Yes, but I also think not enough queens think about that in the US. You know, we won't say names, but let's get into episode 4 of Down Under, which is what they start with is bringing back Art Simone.
Well, I called it in the last episode. In the preview of someone popping out, I was like, of course you're gonna bring back the girl with, like, the most followers, and this is the challenge she's gonna thrive in.
To be fair though, last week's episode was a bit boring without her. Although I've seen her bogan prom dress. Wasn't that nice.
Oh. I don't like it when RuPaul's bring back a girl. Like, I'll accept Vanjie and Shangela because that's bringing a girl from a previous season.
Yeah, or if they do like Joe Black by like giving all the queens who's been eliminated a chance to get in.
Also, not a good look that you sent home your 2 POC queens first and then you bring back the white one.
RuPaul's black. What more does RuPaul gotta do to show that he's not racist? I mean, a lot, but you know, for the joke.
So Art Simone is back. Karen from Finances is very upset.
Which is weird because it's like, I thought Art and Karen were like super good friends.
Yeah, when Art lost, didn't she go and cry to Karen?
Or something, yeah.
That's not even the biggest drama of the episode.
Yeah, so the top queen, Scarlett, is having a beatdown against the lowest dog, the smallest dog, Elektra.
And then etc. is like, ooh, I think I can squeeze my way through and be bitchy.
That's Etc's thing, always be in second place.
What the It just, like, okay, I understand people like drama, so I'm not gonna knock it. Like, this wasn't fake like how some US fights are.
Or like the last episode.
Yeah, like Eureka versus Vixen, that felt like that was all staged. And Vixen talked about that kind of, how Eureka, she acted differently to try to be on TV more.
Oh, that kind of drama?
Yeah.
The Laganja Extranja kind of thing?
Yeah, but this felt actually genuine. This felt just being shady as fuck. The only bad thing about Scarlett is that it doesn't look good when you're punching down so much.
The weird thing is, like, you remember when Scarlett talked to RuPaul about what advice to give to Elektra?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Scarlett threw Elektra under the bus. And I'm like, that's not how you use that phrase.
It's really not. Because throwing someone under the bus is kind of like, this was all her fault, right?
Yeah, or like, kind of like scapegoating, or like, revealing a truth that someone did something wrong. But Elektra wasn't hiding anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it was like, using the, unless Australia just uses that term totally differently.
Scarlett's a very interesting queen because even though she said a lot of very mean things, nothing she said was wrong.
Yeah, like, I have actually nothing bad really about Scarlett. It's etc. that's really like grinding my gears.
Etc's outfits are nice. I just don't think she elevates. I think she's too confident on her own petard.
Petard? What does that mean?
Hey, I'm pretty sure it's a word. We'll look it up later. I think it means throne. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
Back to etc. I'm swerving.
See, okay, because I feel like if Scarlett was like the one pointing the gun, etc. was like the sniper. Like just going after someone else's kill. But it was like, etc., you didn't have to do anything, you did. See, I don't like queens who like their first face is to be like nice or quirky.
Yeah.
But their true face is to be a total bitch. Eureka.
Oh, poor Utica. She really did try to be, politically correct.
But she doesn't, like, understand. We're not talking about Utica. We're talking about etc., etc.
No, etc. is just, again, Scarlet, your outfits are too nice, I cannot hate. Etc. You have to bring something and not just bitchiness to the potluck.
I know, she, like, calls Electra basic, which is a little, you know, basic, but etc. It's not like your outfits have been that great. Just like how you complain how you've always been safe, there's a reason for that.
You're the fashion queen, and yet you came in as a cockroach, a bogan in a tracksuit, and then a yellow version of your tracksuit as a scuba diver.
See, that's what I was confused. I was like, wait, you're a fashion queen? Because she didn't come in like Jada Essence Hall came in.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Or like Gigi Good. She just came in like, I thought she was gonna be a fun or like a campy queen, but I guess not?
This is why your names need to reflect your talent. Karen from Finance is good at comedy, etc. should be good at comedy, but your whole outfit's a joke. You know how Aloha, she's a fashion designer, so they talked a lot about her being really good at designing?
Yeah.
I think it's weird that this episode didn't show us etc. designing at all.
Well, that is true, yeah. She talked about her inspirations, but when she went to RuPaul, it was already almost made.
Yeah. So where did all the time go?
It was interesting, actually. Oh, I can't remember, but one of the pit crews was saying, like, they couldn't believe Simone can't sew because Simone's a fashion queen.
Oh.
Like, whoever that guest drag queen was, she believed that if you are a fashion queen, that means you should know how to sew. Which I kind of get it. It's like knowing both sides of the process. But it's like,
And there's more I want to talk about, but I gotta go through all the outfits first.
So from trash to treasure, this is what each of them made. Real quick, although I don't like how they brought back Art Simone, I always liked her reactions to the shade.
Was her hair always blueberry blue?
Yes, it was always blueberry.
She reminds me of a Jolly Rancher.
Huh, maybe. So Art Simone came out in like a hot pink Marie Antoinette short dress with a dollhouse in her hair.
Okay, outfit-wise, did not care for it. We have seen Marie Antoinette before.
I don't know why so many people do Marie Antoinette.
I don't know. But the dollhouse in the hair, I fell in love first sight.
I can't imagine how she got that to stay on. But it was very cute. It really just made it so unique.
Reminds me of the Fastener Challenge in season 13 of US.
That's a good one.
See, was this the best one, top of your head? Because I know Jimbo in Canada went as Marie Antoinette, and they were all like, no.
Oh, that one sucked. No, I think the best one, and if I'm remembering correctly, is the one in Holland, where she's dressed as like a Marie Antoinette, then she opens up her skirt, and it's like a tea set inside.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
That's the best one. Man, I really wish I could watch Holland.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, it's not in English, so.
There's supposed to be English subtitles somewhere, but I think you have to watch it legally.
Next, so we don't talk about piracy and get sued. Ketamine. She came out in all her rainbow balls and a little umbrella hat.
You know what? Overall, I thought it was cute, and the construction was done well, so that way when she walked, it like really swayed.
I really love when she spit that ball out of her mouth. The thing I didn't get, but I really wish she glued the balls to her outfit and didn't get like those.
Oh, the zip ties.
The zip ties, yes, to hold it all together because it really distracted me.
My thing is two things. One, why didn't it cover the entire breast? And two, why was the head all blue?
I don't know. Actually, when you look at art, you're supposed to give an area that's not as busy as the rest so that your eye can rest in that place.
But it's not like the whole outfit was full of balls.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because the umbrella hat?
Maybe. That was the only thing I was kind of thinking too just now. But Kitamine was cute.
Yeah, Ketamine was cute.
That's why she always go be safe. Now she can use Etc's anger.
Yeah, okay, so the next is etc. Like we said, the outfit's very simple. She's supposed to be some kind of goddess with the whole halo crown, and she had a little dream catcher.
See, what's weird is, like, I feel like I get what she's doing, but the phrases she's using seems wrong, in a sense.
Something that really kind of grind my gears, but I don't have enough knowledge to really articulate what I mean. She was like, I'm this religious figure, I'm this goddess. But it seemed like she had a lot of elements from different religions. Like, her outfit was kind of Greek inspired, but she had a halo, which is Christianity, and then she had a dream catcher, which is none of those.
Native American.
Yeah.
She kept saying it was the harvest and like the sun, and I was like, but you're purple, so you look like the moon, and you have silver seashells, so you look like a moon. And I feel like the dream catcher shouldn't have been a staff. It should have been like, you know, behind her head, like the Renaissance stained glass church images.
Yeah, just make it into the halo.
Yeah, like, oh, that's right. I forgot she had actually a little halo thing. I mean, I liked it overall, but did you notice that undergarment that was underneath the sheer dress?
Oh yeah, it bothered the shit out of me.
So construction was not that good.
So, etc. is one of those queens who's like, I don't get what I did wrong. I came out stunning. I can't believe they thought Ketamine was great. And I was like, good girl. Calm down.
I know. That reminded me, you know, Electra's like, oh, the judges says that I was bad because I was like Beyonce. I'm so confused. I was like, did you listen to the critiques? That's not what they said.
Yeah.
I was like, you are delusional.
There's a RuPaul meme of like, delusional, right?
Yeah, that's Jink Monsoon's perfume. So next is Maxi Shield, who had like a very grungy, I don't even know what it was. I don't know if it was a dress. I don't know if it was like a top and a skirt.
Yeah, it looked like kind of a business suit.
Like it looked different. Like the front and the back looked different in terms of like construction.
I think they gave Maxi Pads, is that her name?
Maxi Shield.
Maxi Shield too much credit for being able to make something out of that hard material. Because overall, it was a very simple outfit.
Yeah, I don't know what that material is, but I think All Size 5, someone also used that material and did very well.
See, my thing is, why do you give them really hard materials if you don't expect them to succeed? Is that test to know which materials actually will work?
I think so, yeah. I mean, trash is trash. You gotta be creative. You don't have to sew it.
That's true.
So I thought Maxi was terrible, but apparently Michelle Visage loved it.
Very forgettable Maxi Shield.
So far, yeah.
And when we get closer, right?
In this small cast. Then Karen from Finance was some girl who tried to smuggle weed. I forget I should have written the name, but
it was very hard to understand that her name with that accent. So she smuggled weed in her boogie board.
Or she tried to.
Yeah, and that was going to be her backup Snatch Game character, other than Dolly Parton. She was Dolly Parton?
Oh god, she was Dolly Parton.
Yeah, and it's like, when will queens learn to not do meme characters from the news?
What's hard though is maybe this person's big in Australia.
Oh.
But not like Reese Nicholson was like defending her.
Yeah, the red ginger should have, been like, no, we know this, broad.
And I do agree that if Karen from Finance was gonna do that, she really should have dragged up the outfit, because that outfit was just so basic, so like pedestrian.
It's almost like you spent the entire time on that giant blunt and then nothing else.
Which she did. I like how she made it a little red so it looked like it's burning.
Yeah, she should have did like blunt sleeves or something, and she could have smoked her arm.
Just have weed coming out of everywhere.
Yeah. Then we get to Electra Shock. Well, she actually does take some criticism about having taste and refines her outfit from being the kangaroo killer to like a hentai look. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. I thought the look was pretty, but I thought it still could have been cleaned up a lot.
See, okay, it was a dress made completely out of ties, and I thought her hair ruined it.
The hair was ugly.
So, we're getting there, Electra. We are getting there.
What I was also mad about was when, I think it was Etc. who was like, oh, Electra, if you just styled it a bit differently, you could have been on the top. And Electra's like, I don't think so. I'm like, Electra, you're safe. Of course, if you changed something, you probably could have gotten higher. Like, she had a good idea. I don't think she could have made it worse, unless she went back to the kangaroo hunter.
So, yeah, she's safe.
She was safe. Then Anita Wiglet came out kind of in the same style as Electra, but it was like VHS tape and like paper. I still don't know if I like it or not.
I don't know. I really liked her makeup.
The makeup was fine, yeah, but
I think she should have just carried the narrative of being a burnt book dress a little bit further. Maybe adding a little bit more red gems. here and there.
Or like somehow make a story regarding like VHS tapes and book. You know, the media of storytelling. You
Yeah.
could somehow transition and make some kind of statement, but that's what I feel like there's like potential, and I feel like some of those papers looked a little burned. It was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make that really nice gradient look, but man, I was just missing something.
See, the problem with Anita Wiglet, so she had white hair, smoky eyes, and red gems. So clearly her face was supposed to be a book burning. So she had a burning dress. I don't know where the VHS fits in.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless she made that somehow look like smoke.
Like, she's a campy queen. She should have done like a Paris is burning dress. You know?
The library is open.
Like, I think that would have just been a lot more creative. I don't remember the challenge that you mentioned about the book ball where they all had to make the outfits out of paper.
Yeah, that one's in season 8. It's hard to explain.
You know, Anita Wiglet could have just made it paper. I feel like you should have just taken out the VHS.
Would that have been too easy though? She only used one material.
Well, yeah, you could maybe use the tape as something else, I guess.
Maybe just accessories.
Yeah.
Then Scarlett Adams came out in a very like picnic Graham ham look with the grapes. I thought the construction was nice. I thought it looked nice, but I just didn't think it was anything unique.
You know, I really like the giant flower on the head. It wasn't unique, but it was very cute. Like, spoiler alert, of course she won with that outfit. And I do think she beated Art Simone.
You think so?
I think so, because again, Art Simone, the only thing we really like was the dollhouse fastened to the side. But meanwhile, Scarlett's entire outfit I thought was really well done, with the giant flower on the head and all the leaves scattered about. I think that encompassed the challenge a lot better than Art Simone.
I guess so. I'm still debating in my head. But we couldn't do Scarlett again for a thumbnail.
But do you agree Karen from Finances and Anita Wiglet should have been on the bottom this week?
I personally would have put Maxie on the bottom, but whatever. I guess it's Karen versus Anita.
So Karen, of course, because she didn't design anything. Why did the judges hate Anita so much? Because other girls did it better?
I think it's not a unique idea, and I think it didn't say anything. And if you're not gonna say something, then you have to look gorgeous, and it didn't do that either. Like, it just didn't do anything.
Hey, bitch made like 2 outfits, but...
Right, like, her preparations was different.
Yeah.
So Karen and Anita lip-synced to I Begin to Wonder, which was like a good song, but I thought it was gonna like drop and be like heavy, but really just stayed mellow.
Budget couldn't allow that drop. So Karen versus Anita, it wasn't the best lip sync because neither of them are dancers, but they are performers. So if you was into just watching a queen be really good at lip syncing with just a face, you know, it was a good lip sync.
Yeah, and it's weird because I don't think I've ever seen two queens have such similar energies of lip syncing.
Yeah.
They're usually either very different or one is just high and one is just low.
See, it's always sad watching a comedy queen dance against like a dancer. But for this one, it was like kind of like 2 comedy queens lip syncing. So it felt very even. And at the end, we both was like, I have no opinion.
I just want Karen because I know Karen's funny.
And-
well, I assume Karen's funny.
And thus, RuPaul smiled at you and said, Karen, you may stay because the little Asian girl in Hawaii wanted you to stay. And I'm sad. I like Anita Wiglet.
I did too. I thought Anita was gonna stay for a long time, even go past Kita and like really show the world that she is not just in Kita's shadow, but it is what it is.
It's really sad because Ketamine is completely safe. She's just one straight line. Meanwhile, Anita Wiglet, she has a really highs and really lows.
I mean, safe queens always come out on the bottom towards the end.
And to get more screen time. God, their business is gonna be booming after this.
I know, you got like almost half the cast in one store. Or whatever their business is.
And thus we bring the end to an episode that made up for last week being so damn boring.
Damn, yeah?
Yeah.
This was a pretty good episode.
It has everything a RuPaul fan could ask for. Great outfits, drama, a okay lip sync. It wasn't terrible.
Justice.
And a fan favorite came back.
I'm expecting so much more from Art Simone.
And, you know, we can expect more from Karen from Finances because next week's episode is a branding challenge.
Not usually my favorite, but they can be funny.
Yeah, like season 13 was okay. No? Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Art Simone did well.
I do not like the energy that we have created in the studio, so yeah.